Well, fighting cancer is never easy, and after that diagnosis, many patients don't know where to turn for support and help. And that's why this weekend, a special day is set aside as National Cancer Survivor Day to celebrate those survivors and make sure they get the help and support they need. Joining me now is Krista Wilson, the Executive Director of Cancer Pathways Midwest. It's an organization working every day to help anyone dealing with any type of cancer. Thank you so much for being with us today, Krista.
Thank you,
Tell
Shelley,
us
for having
about
us.
our Tri-State Cancer Survivor Day. What's that day about? What will happen?
It's just a fun day where cancer fighters, survivors and thrivers can escape from the everyday treatments and side effects and doctor's appointments, and even their caregivers from having to caregive and feel like they're isolated and alone. It's a day they can come together as a community. There's empowerment in that, and be around others that know what they're going through, and just understand the obstacles and the long-term effects of a cancer diagnosis.
So you have a lot of fun things involved.
We have a lot of fun things.
Like what?
So Teddy the pig, he's always top of my list. I'm a little fond of Teddy the pig. There's bingo.
Teddy the pig, meaning a real live pig.
A real live pig.
It's like a petting zoo kind of thing where you get to talk to him and pet him and things like that. Okay, all right, go ahead.
And there will be, of course, food and inflatables and cornhole. And then we have community partners that will be there as well, like the Evansville Library, Mesker Zoo. We have sponsors that have donated to make this event free to all cancer survivors and their family members.
So they can get in touch with some resources that might help them out as well.
Absolutely.
And there's also an emotional part of this day too. Talk about the Trail of Hope.
The Trail of Hope. It is our grand finale, so to speak, and that's where we line up our survivors in chronological order by the length of their survivorship. So it's an empowering visual of where they started, where they are now, and there's hope in long-term survivorship. They can see people that, hey, I was at once one day diagnosed, now I'm 6 months, 3 years, all the way up to 46 years of survivorship.
It is amazing inspiration in just seeing that someone surviving so many years and thriving and making it. Yeah. Talk about why this is so important to have a day like this for someone going through cancer.
You know, there's so many appointments and there's so many residual side effects, and it doesn't just impact the person diagnosed.
Right.
It impacts the entire family, their extended family, their coworkers, their colleagues. And it's just a day where you can go out and have fun and put that away, and also have some interactions with one another, maybe with your family members that you wouldn't normally get to have because you're going through these day in and day out appointments. You're all being thrown into these roles that you didn't ask for and there's no instruction manual for, and sometimes you forget to just stop and enjoy each other and get to experience life again. Right. You know, cancer can't take that, and we want to make sure that everybody has this day of self-care and empowerment and sense of community. It's so isolating. And
caregivers too.
Caregivers too.
All right, talk about we're talking about Cancer Day or Survivor Day, but Cancer Pathways Midwest is your organization.
Yes.
We feel like a lot of people aren't that familiar with it, and it is so vital for folks going through cancer every day. Talk about what you provide.
Yes, so we're the only cancer support community within 100 miles of here. We were so fortunate to be brought here by Ann and Randy Moore and their circle of friends.
It was previously Gilda's Club.
It was previously Gilda's Club, and we rebranded for a couple of reasons. Men thought we only served women. We paid association fees, and we wanted those fees to stay here local. And then the younger generation didn't know who Gilda Radner was anymore, unfortunately. So when we rebranded, that helped people to know who we truly are and what we do. And so we provide that support, community resources, and navigation of resources for anyone impacted by cancer.
Anyone can just contact you and you can help them out.
Yes, all of our programming is free from local donors and corporations and local grants. So
it is an incredible resource that we have right here in our area. So
it really
don't hesitate. If you're dealing with cancer, just check it out. Just go on your website, which is cancerpathways.org. Is that correct?
Cancerpathwaysmidwest.org.
Okay, and check that out. And while you're there, we can also find some information about the Tri-State Cancer Survivor Day, which
Correct.
is June 2nd, Sunday.
Yes.
Where do folks go? What time is it and all that stuff?
It's at Bauer House. Please register so we know that you're coming. We have enough food and we have enough space.
And how do you register?
You can register online or you can call the office, which our number is on our website. Again, it's cancerpathwaysmidwest.org.
Okay.
You can register there. Festivities will start at 12 and we'll be lining up for the Trail of Hope, the Survivor Parade at 3:30, and then that will be our grand finale. So we hope you guys will join us.
Absolutely. So this Sunday, June 2nd at Bauer House, the Tri-State Cancer Survivor Day. And anyone going through cancer, I strongly suggest you be there because it is such an experience to be able to experience that with so many other people that know what you're going through, that you can have a real rapport with and understanding.
It's a very intimate day, even though there's lots of people. It's a very small, tight-knit community, and we welcome you.
All right. Krista Wilson with Cancer Pathways Midwest. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for doing this day for the cancer survivors.
Absolutely.
All right.